Welcome back, guys, for another episode of Final Fantasy X-2. Okay, so last time we did the hotspots of Chapter 5 in Bhed and Kilika, I believe. And we got those done out of the way. We already did Luca from previously. And now we're going down to our next destination, which is Mi'ihen Highroad. Let's go. So the episode complete in Mi'ihen is directly tied to that little mini game we played, if you can call it a mini game, but it was a Commsphere scene that we had with Rin back in Mi'ihen Highroad in Chapter 4. So it says, "Would you mind accompanying me to the travel agency?" And not at all. Yeah, based on the decisions we made in that little game with the Commspheres, different things can happen, and when different, yeah, let's just leave it at that. Different things can happen. Ooh, a chocobo. Isn't the craftsmanship superb? It's not for sale. Aw, I'll pay for it. Come on. Alright, so once you're in here, just leave and you will be greeted by Mr. Rin.
I am glad you are all here. I would like to talk about the recent string of incidents occurring on the high road.
Oh, chocobo eater, all locked up. First, let us discuss the circumstances surrounding the hover crash. Marks found along the new road seem to indicate something fell from the road into the ravine below. The injured person found near the crashed hover has been identified as its pilot. Now, let us consider the runaway drone Machina. The Machina can only be configured for operation through a control panel behind the agency. Naturally, I considered that someone might have tampered with that control panel. However, after seeing a man fall off the agency's roof, another possibility struck me. An impact, were strong enough, could also be enough to cause a Machina to malfunction. Such an impact would not necessarily require beastly strength. Even someone weak could deal a forceful enough blow with a little help from nature. Yes, gravity is powerful sometimes. Suppose, for example, someone were to jump down from a great height. That would do it.
Now then, let us try to figure out who perpetrated these nefarious acts. We have already heard some testimony. The hover lost its balance and overturned while attempting to avoid a passerby. But who could that passerby be? According to the hover's pilot, it was an Bhed female. We found footprints on one of the malfunctioning Machina. Those same footprints were also found on a ledge by the new road. So, let me ask you all. Has anyone recently been to the ruins at the high road's south end? And does anyone recall jumping down from a great height?
What? No one else?
Has anyone climbed down onto the ledge along the new road? One final question. Would the Bhed ladies please raise their hands?
Uh-oh.
Please try to recall what happened, Riku.
Yeah, these are all the scenes that we've already seen, that I have noted throughout this guide. Hopefully you have been following them. You wouldn't have seen the scenes that you did back in Chapter 4 through the Commspheres if you didn't see these, but, you know. Alright, so this is what? Chapter 2?
She looks happy.
after we rescue
Whatever works
Callie.
for her.
Shall we?
And if you remember, Riku stayed behind for a little bit. And this scene happened. Well, we didn't get to see this, but you can assume it happened. Oh, and this scene. Where she landed on a Machina. I think that would hurt. That would really hurt.
It was me!
Precisely. The hover crashed while trying to avoid hitting you, and you caused the drone Machina to malfunction when you landed on it. You, Riku, are the one who caused these two incidents to occur. I am sure you meant no harm, but your carelessness invited disaster. Allow me to determine Riku's sentence, if I may.
What sentence?
5 years. 10 years. Nah, it's nothing as severe as that. We need Riku on our team to fight off evil.
Didn't expect trash duty.
Phew, glad that's all over.
You must be tired.
As Nato the noob.
Why the chocobos?
They were being employed to power a ferry boat, so I purchased them.
That's great. But can I go home now? I picked up all the trash.
All of the trash?
Every last piece. Look.
Oh, that's just mean.
Yo.
I thank you for your hard work.
Chocobo feathers are not trash. They're awesome.
Oh, get plucking.
Ugh, this stinks. Feathers aren't trash.
Yeah, I know. If you toss one, it gives you haste for the rest of the battle. Like, that's really good. Okay, so by having Riku as the primary suspect of our investigation, we get the accessory Ragnarok. We can check that out soon. And now it says you can ride the hover and ride some chocobos too. Right, last episode we actually got the invincible accessory. Let's check that one out too, along with the Ragnarok. They're both pretty good, but I don't think they're particularly useful for any instance in this game. Still good. Alright. Oh. Take a look. Ragnarok. Reduces MP to 0 during battle, so it's pretty good. And if you equip it onto a Dark Knight, it would also eliminate the HP cost of using Darkness, which is pretty good. And Invincible allows max damage to exceed 9999, so you get break damage limit. Yep, that's about it. Okay, we are not quite done in Mi'ihen Highroad yet, so let's just hop down there again. Yeah, let's go. Actually, we can get down there through the Mushroom Rock Road. It's faster this way. And Mushroom Rock Road is our next destination anyway, so it works out. Alright. Okay. So, talk to this woman right here and say, I want to ride a chocobo. And now we can ride Chocobo by pressing X right next to them. You can demount at any time by pressing circle. But right now we're after a very specific item here on the Mi'ihen Highroad. So just make your way down. Right here, and if you see over here, there's a little feather right on the ground here. Just stand on it for a while. Don't press anything. And it says going, and you'll say, am I ever? And you'll jump up there and grab the chest. Phoenix Downs. Cool. But that is not what we're here for. What we are here for is something cooler than Phoenix Downs. Alright, so you need to exit the screen and come back. Okay, so stand on this feather again. Where is it? Did it disappear? Well, the feather is not there anymore, but you can still stand here for a while. And just wait. This is really obscure, by the way. I don't think anyone would have figured this out, that you have to come back and wait here again. I mean, that's crazy. Anyways, fly down there and boop, open the chest. You get Victor Primoris. That is another one of those items that unlocks a break limit skill for a special dress sphere. And again, since I don't use special dress spheres, it's quite useless. Still nice to have. Did I say Mushroom Rock Road was our next destination? Might want to rethink that actually, because it's better. Man, I guess it doesn't really matter. But you do need to come back to the Mushroom Rock Road once you have collected all the Crimson Spheres. So I say that we actually leave that for maybe when we get all the Crimson Spheres. Yeah, just keep that in mind. Mushroom Rock Road will be done later. Okay, let's see what our next destination is then. Djose. Do we want to do Djose right now? And then there's Moonflow. Sorry, I'm just thinking to myself of what I should do right now. We could go for a little bit of a challenge down in Bhed. That could work. And then after Bhed, we can go to Mushroom Rock Road. Yeah. That actually would work. But the problem with Bhed is that I mentioned in one of my earlier videos that there are some very, very tough bosses here. And if you're not prepared to face them, there is like no way you can beat them. In fact, even if you're prepared, if you're under-leveled, there's still no way to beat them. So let's see now. Can't finish Mushroom Rock. Hell, let's do Djose. Yeah. By the way, you don't have to follow my order here. I'm just going by what I think is best, from what I can remember. So here in Djose, let's just no chest here. Okay, fine. Let's head into the temple. Okay, so as you arrive here, this Bhed will be here to greet you. So, they say they have created a super weapon.
Well now, That sounds like a dare.
He wants us to challenge their unbeatable Machina.
Yep. Okay. So at this point, you say yes, take it on. You can see attack level 1, defense level 1, and special level 2. These stats will level up as you do more digging in Bikanel. And that is why I suggested that we do not do any digging back in previous chapters, because we do not want that thing to be too strong right now. We need to witness the scene to get full percentage from Djose Temple. And of course, if it's too strong, as in all the stats are level 5, then you won't get the scene. Alright, mission time. So, all we have to do is beat this thing and we're good. Okay, so seeing that its stats are still very low, this should be a very easy battle. I still don't have any skills on Riku.
My suffering mirrors yours.
Ooh, very nice. 1700. Rocket launcher, oh my god.
My suffering mirrors yours.
Yeah, I don't think it does anything special right now. Of course, once we come back after we do some digging by leveling his stats up, it's going to be a lot stronger. And there is a blue bullet to be learned from this guy, and it's actually a pretty good ability. So there is a good chance that I will be trying to learn it for my characters. I've given up, by the way, to try to collect all the blue bullets, because, I mean, you only need to collect 5 of them for the trophy, and to be honest, a majority of the blue bullet skills are quite useless. Okay, so all our characters learned some skills, and that means he's down. No experience, but we get an elixir. Cool.
We really trashed him.
Tell him this.
Tiga Windelik, Yut Kujai.
And mega win your dedida.
She's like, I trashed it, and it's like, we're gonna build a stronger Machina. So now it's telling you that all over Spira you're now able to find repair manuals, and by finding repair manuals, you can repair this thing and fight it again at a new level of strength based on how much digging you do with Bikanel. Alright, so we can get onto that soon. But let's just leave it there for now. Get out of here. Okay, where to next? Obviously Djose is still hotspot because we haven't finished it. We need to beat the ultimate form of the Machina once we come back and repair it. Okay, Mushroom Rock Road, we're leaving that for later, which means Moonflow is next. Let's go. Alright, Moonflow is very straightforward. All you have to do is come to this screen over here and talk with our beak-faced midget. There he is.
Unipalooza was a super smasherific success! But we mustn't let success go to our heads. No, no, no! We must succeed again once more! Well, do relax and enjoy it. The show, I mean. I know. As long as you're here, why don't you join them up on stage?
What kind of show are they even
Since
performing?
You're most welcome to. In fact, I want you to. I insist.
Yes, let's go. Select, let's go on stage. So you see this thing where Yuna, Riku, and Pain are on a big shoe puff, and they're just standing there basically. Riku's sitting here and Pain is sitting up there. And whenever you feel like it, you can just press circle and we're done.
Wow, it's happening! It's hot! I'm burning! I'm burning! Thank you so much! Really and truly! I must give you a little something in return!
Oh, that's okay. We really enjoyed doing it. Right?
Well, I'm delighted that you were so entertained! Yup. I'm oh so very ecstatic to hear you say so! This is a dream. Mine, I mean, joining everyone's hearts into one ginormous heart! So that's why I do it! My work! Yes, sirree! Dear, I talked too long, much too long! Future customers await! Back to work! Ahem! Work!
Good luck!
Oh, I nearly forgot. I'd like to ask your help again one of these days. I'd most politely like to formally request your later participation in advance.
Woo-hoo.
Doesn't work like that. You gotta put in a request and you gotta wait, you know. The Gullwings are busy folk. Anyways, that's an episode complete and we're done for the Moonflow for this game. Cool. Alright. How are we doing on time? A little bit short, but I think I'm going to end this episode right here because there are some things that I need to look over and plan out from here on as far as what we need to do next and that kind of stuff. So, I think we got a new garment grid a while back. Oh yeah, tricks of the trade. Everything down, black, white, and magic down, and yeah. Once you pass through the gates, not too exciting. And that's about it. Alright. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this episode of Final Fantasy X-2. Stay tuned for my next episode. See you next time.